So we have Maxime Vachier-Lagrave here with us for a second consecutive time after classical game 1. You're joining our studios. Once again, congratulations with your victory. But, you know, that becomes a bit of a meme. It wasn't so smooth game. Was it?
Well, it shouldn't be a smooth game when it gets
Absolutely,
this complicated. Yeah. So after knight f4, I mean, I thought for a while, there were many options. I wasn't sure which one was right, and I just went bishop b7. And of course, I mean, this looks very critical as well. But I thought this sort of position, if I get long castle, should be at least some sort of fight. So, and after queen b4, queen c8, there were many interesting options for him. I didn't see queen a5, which you mentioned.
We thought of queen a5 or castle long. Was castle long terrible?
Castle long, I thought...
d5 and then queen a5, that's what we were
No,
thinking.
wait. I just wanted...
Yeah, but e5, and isn't it just an improved version of the game? Like if you play e5?
No, this of course. No, d5, yeah, d5, you're right.
Queen a5 and maybe...
Yeah, I thought here even...
yeah, then you're not going after the piece maybe and just play bishop b4.
Because we only were paying attention to d takes on e4 and knight e6.
We are commentators. We always were taking this knight. I mean,
actually,
E5
yeah, d takes e4 might... But here, of course, with...
knight e6 and...
Yeah, no, I think I would have gone bishop c5 and... I mean, of course, white should have a way to be better, but also I thought bishop b7 gives a pawn with tempo, so there was a chance it was not looked at.
Yeah, so it was a surprise knight f4 for you, right?
At least practically speaking.
Yeah. I understand that normally if you play the knight, these moves have to be analyzed, and we even checked the database quickly. We found one game. So
were you aware of the game of Emil Sotovsky? As far as we checked,
I actually, yeah, now that you say it, I mean, I remember that I looked at this somehow, but you know.
Okay, then the next question will be the moment you take on e4, if you don't mind that.
Yes.
Yeah, because did he allow this with rook c1? Was it necessary for him?
I think it's necessary
for you?
If he starts with knight d5, takes...
Bishop g5, and that's...
yeah, okay, I don't know exactly how you... I mean, like, I think you get this position more or less by force f4. There's always queen e3, and I don't think there's enough compensation for the piece. The bishop is a bit early for now, but that's... my position is too solid, so... No, I thought rook c1 was forced, and here, yeah, I didn't want to allow this knight g5, also c5 ideas.
You're trying to make king a1 work?
So I just saw the position after bishop g5, I thought I'm better, but... during the game, then I was not totally sure knight d5 was a good move. I think if I go queen c5, I mean, I was afraid of moves like b4. And if queen f2, no, it takes, and rook f1.
Yeah.
If knight takes e4, queen d3, if queen h2, queen d4, so I have to go back to a7, and then, I don't know, some c5, maybe some b5 is possible.
Yeah, kind of getting out of control, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I sort of knew, I mean, even in the game, I mean, I missed that after a3 I didn't have any good move, actually. And I was not so happy with my position already because, well, first of all, when you play knight c6, it's a sign that, you know, that's not so great, but...
and when was the moment when you were happy with your position again?
I think after queen g3, because I thought queen d2 was very... very dangerous. Now if queen d4, queen c2 and queen a4.
So well, doesn't really let you activate the queen.
So I thought I should play queen c5 anyway, because now b4, queen d4 check is good for me. And...
who knows what is
exactly,
that, yeah.
Who knows.
Rook c3, well, yeah. Something, yeah.
And then it was some sort of, I don't know if it was forced, but like knight c3, rook e3, queen g2, rook c8 is forced, knight d5. All this was sort of forced. b3, no, a5 was not forced, but at the same time, king a7 felt a bit wrong. Maybe it was correct, but I thought I should just avoid b4 all the way. And here, I mean, in hindsight, maybe I should have paid more attention to this position, because it's after rook e7, of course, rook takes d6 is at least a practical mistake. Maybe a move like, okay, if bishop e4, of course, a4 is strong. No, and the b4, knight takes b4. But
there might be some move, yeah.
Maybe some rook d5, even though I wanted rook e5 then. And if knight b5, I thought knight a7 was strong. Knight takes d6, rook d8. Because the point is, I think I should manage to exchange some pieces, because otherwise my pawns are very weak and I don't have a way to activate my kingside pawns. So, of course, I was very happy to get rook d8. Important is that here rook e3 is forced, but it's good enough.
Good enough, yeah.
Yeah. So here, bishop e4 was a strong political choice. And here, I mean, I suspected there was a win, but in this position, so if I go knight b7, I was not so happy with this position. c5
maybe rightly so. It's just like our random analysis.
Yes, and it felt very random. So, like, of course, I shouldn't be worse, but at the same time, I felt h5 was giving me practical chances. At least, I just thought, okay, bishop g6 can't really be wrong, because if you try to keep the king on the second rank, then knight f7 just wins because of knight h6.
Knight h6. Yeah.
And here I thought bishop f5 was forced.
But wait, don't you win
with rook g2?
Rook g2.
I missed rook g2. I didn't. Okay, if this wins,
knight g5, knight h8. That's what we thought,
Yeah.
and he's seemingly not on time to do anything to stop the pawn or to promote his own pawn.
Wait, are you? Yeah, because then I just give the rook on second rank. No, not on to g1. I mean, after bishop e4, definitely not to g1.
Bishop e4.
But rook.
Yeah, rook somewhere.
E2
like
and
attack
G2.
the bishop.
Yeah. No, you're
not
right.
bad.
You're right. No, I actually wanted. I mean, I wanted this, and I thought this is still, practically speaking, quite difficult.
Because bishop f5.
Because the king will be cut on first.
You'll cut the king and
then knight
try
c6,
to...
knight g4. But of course, it should be a draw. So of course, I mean, if I play rook takes h5, I know of some people who are gonna be very angry with me. But
not us. No.
But yeah, no, I totally missed rook g2. I have to admit.
So king c1.
And here. Yeah, here already I felt it should be winning. So like after b4, I always wanted a4, because I thought like, no, it's two horses. You cannot catch two horses. And here, yeah, I should have gone knight d2 check. And this was clearly a win, but at the same time, I just missed this idea with knight g3, bishop e4. So I thought, why bother?
It doesn't matter, yeah.
So like I spent 10 minutes calculating that knight d2 was a win. I mean, after knight takes d2, but then I thought, what's the difference? So let's just go knight d4. So that was a bit funny. But yeah, this is clearly a win, because it's important not to allow c5, bishop e4. And I don't know, maybe, I think I saw some sort of ghost like this. I mean, like if you get c6, I thought maybe there's an outside chance or whatever. But so I just thought it's not necessary, even though I knew it should be winning. But this suddenly felt like complications. If king d6, I thought king g1, rook h3, no, king f2. Is very
king
important.
f2 is the difference.
Yes, no, bishop g2, rook h4, c5, and that's counterplay.
This is actually a line we saw, I think, Yevgeny, no?
Yeah.
We were looking at something
similar.
Yeah, something like
remember that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a save. Probably not. Yeah, knight e4, bishop e4, g3, king g3, and I don't have rook c4. So anyway. So I went knight f3 in the end, and of course bishop f5 was forced. And I thought, like, knight e5, I thought this should still be winning, and after bishop e6, because no, I mean my
King
first
d6.
intention was king d6, but knight f5 check.
So that.
So yeah, knight d3. That was a very strong move because now I threatened rook h3, and so I thought this was very strong.
Yeah, and he blundered yet again. Yeah,
And this would be also. No, it's over exactly because of rook f3.
so not the bishop, but not the knight, but the bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And then after c5, this is over.
This is over.
Yeah.
And of
Let's
course, we
promote,
checked the rook g3 line, which is absolutely unnecessary. It's like, as humans, we wanted to win more material.
And
I'm
it's
not
a
sure
draw,
if it's winning. Yeah, well, okay, the pawn endgame at least is. Yeah, so
no,
it is
clearly
a draw.
Oh, we managed to make
It
a
is
draw
a
there,
draw.
I think.
Right. So, well, yeah, it was a complex game, but a nice victory for you.
No, I mean, of course, there were mistakes from both sides, but I thought I played a reasonable game. So.
After all, it's not a Berlin with rook e1, Maxim. So you should not expect, and we, as the crowd, as the commentators, we should not expect like the absolute precision. It's a very interesting quality game, and the people in the chat, they actually praise you, both you and Veselin, for playing fighting chess. So thanks very much. Good luck tomorrow, and we ask you to stay for 30 seconds more because we are wrapping up the broadcast. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks for joining us, and please come back tomorrow. Maxime has a game to play, and we have the second classical game of round 2 to cover. Join us tomorrow, 3 p.m. local time here in Riga.